Hey everybody, how you doing today? It is beautiful and sunny, finally. It's been raining like crazy everywhere. This video is all about flaxseed gel. There are 1,000,001 flaxseed gel videos. I'm not like deviating super far from the typical recipe when it comes to just making the flaxseed gel itself. I've been inspired by a number of wonderful, amazing YouTubers in regard to their process, the process of making the flaxseed gel. But then, you know, I've just added a couple things that will help protect your hair from UVA and UVB rays. So we're going to start out with organic flax seeds. I got these from Whole Foods and it's a ½ pound for under $1. And this got me a number of batches already so far. I'm going to take 2 cups of water and a 1/4 cup of the flax seeds, which I'm going to measure and then put into a pan, a saucepan. Then I'm going to put the water in on top. From there I'm going to put the heat on quite high and then I'm going to stir. It's going to start to bubble. Keep stirring a whole bunch. You might need to lower the heat as you go. You don't want it to bubble over, but you will start to see it thicken as you go. And keep stirring because you don't want the seeds to end up sticking to the bottom of the pan. It's going to get really frothy. When it starts to get frothy like this, you know it's very close to being done. I'm going to turn the heat off, and then if you see it coating the side of the pan, then you know for sure it's done, and it will have a very gooey consistency. So I'm starting out with a batch that I made a couple days ago, but I didn't make enough, so I'm just adding what I'm making today to the batch that I made a couple days ago. Now I'm completely and totally bootleg, and I do not have a small sieve, so this is the one I'm using. If you have a small sieve, go ahead and use that. I'm putting a piece of paper underneath it so that it catches any mess that is sure to happen. I'm going to pour it through so that all the really loose gel comes through easily and the seeds do not make it into my jar. This is really good for just capturing all that loose stuff. You're gonna get to a point where the gel just won't go through the sieve anymore because it's so thick, and that's like the good stuff. That's the hardy stuff you really want to make sure you get to keep. So I got this great idea from Naturals 85 to use a stocking. This was like $1 from CVS. I'm gonna pour all of the seeds and all of that thick gel that's remaining out. I am not gonna use tongs for this though. I'm gonna be using my hands, and what I found is that using the sieve gives me time to let the gel cool down so that when it's time to transfer it to the stocking, I can use my hands and really productively get all of that thick gel out. It's a little messy now though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything away, and then I'm going to, you know, some folks like to keep their seeds. I actually don't, so I'm just going to put everything away, fold it up, and chuck it so that it's all clean. Now it's time to put some fun stuff in, and I'm going to be using some vitamin E complex, and Brazilian Buriti Oil is really great too, but I don't have any, so I'm just using vitamin E. Vitamin E has been known to absorb UVB rays to reduce damage from the sun, so I'm going to be using a 1/4 dropper of that in my gel, and then I'm going to be mixing like hell. Like seriously, it's got to be a lot, otherwise you'll just have oil sitting on the surface, which is no good. I'm going to grab some staples, basil, rosemary oil, and then some Lang Lang essential oil. A lot of YouTubers have used this for their gels, and I've also found this to be really, really great and invigorating for my hair. And I'm gonna mix like crazy. Once again, you gotta put your back into it, because otherwise you just get, it just separates, and that's no good. I'm then gonna grab some sunscreen. Yeah, man, I totally said it. Sunscreen. This might not be for everyone. I'm using 1 to 2 teaspoons of sunscreen in my gel. This is going to help to keep my hair really, really safe from the sun. Now, you don't want to use just any kind of sunscreen. The one I'm using, this Coola brand, is organic. It has omega-3s in it and a lot of other wonderful things. I talked about it in my previous video. You can check it out if you would like to know more info on that. I'm going to grab a name tag and I'm going to write down the date that I made my sunscreen and maybe draw some ugly designs on it. I'm going to put this in the fridge and it'll be fresh for 2 to 3 weeks. That's pretty much it, and I hope you guys liked it. Now the time has come to finally share the winner for the giveaway. I'm super happy to share it. Let me just quickly explain how I went about doing it. I printed out everyone's names who subscribed and left a comment on the video. And you know, you all shared things that you found to be beautiful about yourselves, and they were awesome. They were really wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing those things with me and with the whole YouTube community. So what I did was I took everyone and I printed it out on a piece of paper, and then I kind of closed my eyes and I just kind of did one of these situations. And I had a friend with me who could, like, you know, I just told her, tell me when to stop, and when I stopped, that's who was the winner. I wanted to try to be as random as possible, and so the winner is Butterfly Kiss. Congratulations. I'm gonna be in touch so I can send the box out to you, and thank you everyone for entering. Thank you those of you who are new for subscribing and for entering, and I will be doing plenty of other giveaways in the future. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.